Good morning. Today I fly on SQ12 from Singapore to Tokyo onward to Los Angeles. Business class check-in area in the morning, SQ12. After some time in the Silver Crest, it was time to board. The flight departed in the morning about 9:25. It would be the same plane, a Boeing 777 that flies from Singapore to Narita, with a short layover of about 1 hour 10 minutes before boarding the same plane again onward to Los Angeles.
Alright, peeps,
Time to board.
777 to Narita. Here we go.
Business class cabin in a 1-2-1 formation with direct access to the aisle. Wow, the air stewardess took my carry-on.
And we have settled into our business class seat on this flight to Narita onward to Los Angeles. Standard business class seat for Alpha. Very awesome. Here, spacious. The lights. Rest. Let's go.
Comfortably seated, you can see the food cubby on my right. Yes, and we do get pre-takeoff drinks now. And I asked for some bubbly. Yes, bubbly to start the flight. Wow.
Singapore SQ and 120 for Tokyo Narita. Your flight manager this morning is Mr. Lee.
Hot towels are back. Yay! First time having a hot towel after COVID. Yes, hot towels are back on SQ, at least in business class.
Temperature on board open cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Sling, and I'm your flight manager.
Pushback was on time and we were ready to go to Tokyo. The taxi to the runway took quite a while because we had to go to that very far runway to take off. Yes, so relax, sit back and enjoy the views. The flight to Tokyo Narita will take about 6.5 hours, and after that a short break before onward to Los Angeles. After a short takeoff run, we take a look at the jet stream coming up, or water vapor stream coming off the wing. Cool. We took off in the south-southwest direction, but you can then see the very built-up Singapore. Plenty of tall buildings and skyscrapers. I was on the right side of the aircraft, towards the back, second or third last row of the business class cabin. Goodbye Singapore, we'll see you in a week's time as we head off to Los Angeles via Narita. What amazing number of skyscrapers, isn't it? And I got my post-takeoff drink. I always order the Singapore Sling. Yummy. And shortly after the drink arrived, the satay cart arrived. The crew were working very quickly to serve us our canapés, which was the lovely 3 sticks of SIA chicken satay. It was very nice. It went very well with the drink indeed. Thank you very much, Singapore Airlines chicken satay. Sometime as I was eating the satay or shortly after, I found out that the actual lunch would only be served about 1.5 hours into the flight. So after the satay was cleared, I changed into the bed mode so I could take a nap. Yeah, take a nap before lunch, why not? And yes, I managed to catch a short nap, and soon it was time to eat. Yep. Crew came around to lay out the table. So nice. I ordered a famous Japanese food only available on Japan flights.
Oh, wow.
This is an appetizer.
Alright.
Hanakoreiki.
Thank you.
Try to have anything.
Now this was called the Hanakoreiki by Mr. Hoshiro Moriko. What a work of art. Look at the appetizer. It's available on all flights to and from Japan on SQ Business Class, First Class, but to ensure you get on board, I would suggest you book it as well when you use the app or website before your flight. Yeah. pouring out the sauce for the soba noodles just to show you how that looked like. Yes, and for drinks, I got a whole bottle of Miyakambai Junmai Jingo Sake. Sake goes incredibly well with Japanese food. What a work of art, just look at that. Woo! So for the appetizer, I first demolished the noodles, which was a very little nice portion and tasted so good. And after that, I worked on the rest of the food. I frankly didn't know what exactly I was eating, and I will put the whole menu in the description. This one, I'm sure, was the seared, some kind of fish-like thing, marinated. Yummy. After the appetizer was cleared, the main course was served in this beautiful bento box open sesame. Yes, this is the main course. So much to eat, isn't it? Well, you could see there was some rice, steamed rice with ginkgo nuts, beancurd mushroom, and the main part of it was the flounder on the top left side. So intricate. So it's a miso soup and green tea and vegetables, and yes, this was the flounder's miso flavored fish grilled to so moist and so perfect. Delicious. I finished everything. It was a wonderful meal. That was not all. Here is dessert. Dessert was chestnut cake, and I also got some fruits and a cheese plate. Yes. The chestnut cake was really quite good. Yep, the fruits cheese plate fresh and pretty standard, but the chestnut cake, yummy, very nice. Part of the meal, Japanese? Not so sure. Heading to the toilet and walking back to my seat. We were approaching Japan. We would be landing quite soon.
We like watch Singapore flight SQ12 from Singapore to Tokyo. They're going to Los Angeles. You know, currently about 200 in the nose from Narita. We'll be commencing on descent shortly. Well, when Narita this time is just fine. Temperature 20 degrees Celsius. We should be landing at about 25 to 30 minutes past 5 p.m. local time. Like we said, it was just now, the time in Tokyo is 43 minutes past 4 p.m. local time. We have there's a 1 hour time difference between Singapore and Tokyo. Once again, on behalf of Captain and my colleagues, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with Singapore Airlines. We hope you have pleasant journey bus and hope to see you again soon. Can we go back for please?
The cabin was prepared for landing, and I was back to my seat mode, waiting to land. Yes, Narita. Into Narita. Final approach. The flight was very pleasant. This was my first time flying into Tokyo on SQ business class, and what stood out was definitely the food. Excellent service by crew as usual, but the food, whoa! If you like Japanese food, you must remember to try the Japanese meals when you fly to or from Japan on Singapore Airlines. Yes. Landed safely, and the aircraft was now taxiing to the gates. We would have a short layover, and the layover would also require security clearance, but all that would be quite smooth. Well, onward to the next flight.
Waiting to disembark. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, I got my Tokyo Narita. Whoa, tax free. Very cool. Yes, amazing, amazing.